everybody, welcome back to Talk with Naya. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about Takeoff and his celebration of life service, okay? So Takeoff's celebration of life was yesterday, and there were many celebrities in attendance. Drake came and delivered a speech. Pierre P. Thomas, who's the CEO of their record label that they were signed to, did a speech. Coach K came and did a speech as well. And then we had performers. So we had Chloe Bailey perform. We got Yolanda Adams, they said was there. Byron Cage and Justin Bieber performed as well. The City Girls and Lil Yachty were in attendance at the service. And of course, Offset, Cardi B, and Quavo were there. These were all the celebs that were photographed. So there could have been more celebs that were there that we hadn't heard about yet or got pictures of yet. Because remember, they were really trying to be on no phones and stuff like that with this whole situation. So I really don't think that they wanted a lot of pictures and stuff like that and videos to even be taken. Now, also, the mayor of Atlanta, Andre Dickens, honored Takeoff's family with a very high prestigious award, which is the Phoenix Award. And that was very, very nice of them as well. However, the Migos fans were very upset after Offset's emotional speech at Takeoff's funeral was leaked online, especially after it was asked for no phones at the service, okay? Young Miami went to Twitter and responded to Lyra Galore. Lyra said, "The family asked everyone not to record at the service. Are y'all okay? Like, y'all can't for a second be effing respectful? Oh my God." Young Miami responded and said, "People are sick and will do anything to be the first to report a story." So fans were upset that people were recording Offset's speech. They also recorded Quavo's speech. So people were getting video clips of that when clearly the family wanted these things to be a private matter. But when you have something open to the public that can fill, I believe, about 20,000 people, it's going to be very, very hard to control people not picking up their phones and recording, because unfortunately that is the life we are in now. People record everything. I mean, they recorded several video clips of the shooting and how everything took place. I mean, it was even video of his body on the floor. You know, it was really, really sad. So I'm not shocked that people snuck some video of those speeches, and I'm really not shocked. It's sad that the family couldn't get what they wished for, but I am not shocked. Now, Cardi B pins a message to Takeoff, which says, "Takeoff, your untimely passing has brought a great deal of pain and sorrow to so many lives. The impact you had in this world was so considerable, and we have struggled to grasp this tragedy. I am heartbroken, but I'm grateful for all the precious memories we got to share while you were here with us. This has truly been a nightmare, and the pain is incomparable. The emptiness your brothers are feeling is unbearable, and I pray that you give Offset, Quavo, and your friends and family the strength to keep going as they are trying to cope with this loss. I believe that angels send signs and beautiful dreams to loved ones to assure them that they're watching them and they're okay and happy. Send your mom some of those. As a Migos fan, it hurts me to look at pictures and videos of y'all together and hearing y'all songs that changed the music industry and moved the culture and had the clubs lit. It hurts because I know it will never be the same again, but I know your bros and y'all fans will make sure the world never forgets the impact you made. I will remember your remarkable talent and your dope-ass personality. I pray that you are at peace and in paradise because you deserve every bit of it. I know God opened the heavenly gates for you with a warm embrace. Rest in power, Takeoff. I will also love you for life and after." Also, Lil' Kim pinned a message to Takeoff as well, and it said, "Y'all know this be so hard for me, especially when I just was with you guys a couple weeks before. Migos is one of my top favorite rap groups of all time, and anyone who knows me knows how much I love them. They were so in sync with each other on stage. They all moved in the same perfect timing. It was fascinating to watch them, and every time I saw Takeoff off stage out somewhere, he made me smile or laugh, not because he was smiling back, but because most of the time he wasn't, LOL, but he always had a blunt in his mouth, vibed the F out, in his own zone and out the way. He didn't give a F who you was. He gave that same energy, truly one of a kind. He made my heart smile. I loved him. But the memory I will always keep near and dear in my heart is when you FaceTime Big Larry on my B-Day, to tell me happy birthday, and you and Larry was trying your hardest to get me to go to Rich the Kid B-Day party, but I had a photo shoot the next day. As bad as I wanted to go, I couldn't. And of course you had your blunt in your mouth the whole time, but that moment will forever be priceless to me. It was the cutest, sweetest, funniest moment. I was excited for the next level of your career because you were getting ready to shine so bright. Shaking my head, this hit different. Now you will be the brightest, shiny, laid back, coolest angel. P.S. I hope God lets you smoke up there. Quavo, you already know I got so much love and respect for you, and I'm here for you and Offset and the whole team. My prayers go up for you guys and the whole family. And also, the Prince family sends Takeoff a custom bouquet of roses to his memorial site. However, if you look at the flower arrangement, it says H-Town, I believe, Infinity Link, the Prince family. It doesn't say Takeoff's name in the flower arrangement at all, which is kind of like an odd choice to me. You would think it would say R.I.P. Takeoff, or at least Takeoff's name somewhere in the flower arrangement. It only has a very small black sign that says R.I.P. Takeoff. A lot of people commented that it looks like they made it about themselves with this flower arrangement and that it could at least have said Takeoff's name. Now, I also wanted to talk about this. A formal label record executive explains why rappers keep passing away and explains how this benefits execs and the government. He also encourages rappers to make more positive music. Let me play you what he said.
And I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news from music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this: a bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry is obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people. But they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it. The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world. Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff. Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop. We're being used. You've been used for a long time. They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game and you always have been. The government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time.
So this is all very, very interesting, but in the larger scheme of things, this Takeoff passing is extremely sad, and it feels like we all know him. Like we all lost a friend in a way. I feel like this really, really hit our community very, very hard. Rest in peace to Takeoff again. And I just feel like this is something that really shouldn't have happened. And it just feels so unreal every time when I saw a picture of that casket, it just feels unreal. Like, damn, he's really in that casket. Like, he's really gone. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel right. And I have not heard of any arrests being made yet. So I'm really looking forward to them figuring this case out and someone being held accountable, because this was truly, truly a loss that shouldn't have taken place. And that is all I have for you guys today. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.